Hello everyone. I hope that everybody is doing well today. It is Saturday and day 70 of the 100-day challenge. This is going to be like a craft along. I don't know how this is going to go because I want to work on maybe some pockets and that type of thing for the swap journal that I'm going to be working on. And I thought I would make, I'm going to start out with a couple things that I've done before through Roxy Creations, Rachel's weekly challenge. But anyway, they're a pocket and I don't know what the technical name for the other one was. It's like a double, had a tuck spot, and then you could have a tuck spot behind it. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get there. But first of all, I want to make like an envelope type thing. And I like using this, but I like to be able to see. I don't want this to be any more than 3, somewhere in here, about there. Hopefully I just folded that straight. Probably not, but I want to fold this down, but not too close to that edge. There we go. That's good enough, and I want to see how wide this page is. Yeah, that's too wide for the journal I'm working in. That's like 5.5 inches wide. Let's see. Yeah, I need to cut that down. So, I sort of like this raw edge. So I might cut this other side down. I don't want this to be any larger than 4.5. Well, you know, I could tear this. I think I'm just going to move this out of my way. See, that's there from yesterday. 16. I want it to be about 4.5 wide. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do. I'm going to save that. I forgot to turn my timer on. Anyway, there we go. Now I don't like, hold that down a little bit lower. Can I just, 4.5, just looks funky. Just looks funky, and I think I'm going to make this edge smaller here on this flap smaller, I guess. There we go. Seems so small looking at it like that. But I'm just thinking, it is. It's 4.5. What is this? Oh yeah, I should make that bigger. Let me put that aside. I want that a little bit bigger because I think it's going to go on one of the inside covers. So this is 4, 5.5. I want this about 4 3/4, I guess. this rate, I'll be lucky to get one done, right? I want this to be about 3 1/4. Here. Make sure it's not too tall. Oh, that's good. Finally have it. Finally have it. I made that really hard. So I'm just going to collage, try to collage. I have all kinds of papers here. I don't really know what I'm going to start with. We move the timer out of the way. I do have some neutrals. Let's sort of go through there. Now I'm going to need some of that. I don't really want music paper. I feel like I use that same too small. You know, I really thought I was all prepared for this, and I feel like I'm stumbling already. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I really don't. I really love this, and I think this is my last sheet of this. I just love the font on this. I really, really do. I'm gonna be, I think I'll tear off part of the bottom there so there's not so much of that. But I'm gonna save that. Earlier today, I thought I was videoing. I wasn't. And I didn't grab a glue book here. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. My brain is like not operating. But yeah, I thought I was videoing earlier today and wasn't. I made a, well, nothing great. I was actually starting to do this video where it was just a conglomeration of things I wanted to make for this journal. I'm going to use something with some color. Lay this aside. This here, and I don't know if that would be enough color or not. I'm sort of, well, it seems like most of what I'm using in this journal is by My Porch Prints. And I'm going in the pinks and the blue areas. It's where it's leaning towards. I don't know if it will stay that way, because my journals always seem to take a turn, you know. I don't think I've ever been able to stay on like, oh, this journal is going to be this, you know. It always seems to take on a different direction. I don't know which way that goes, but it goes this way because of the writing, I guess. Anyway, I'll show you what I did before. Not that it's anything original. Just something that we all do. Just fold that around. I'm gonna, no, the bottom of this will be glued. I think what I'm going to do with this is glue the 3 sides, have a tuck spot behind, and then a little an envelope, but with the tuck spot behind it. And I am going to stitch around these. So I need something else there and something there. My brain just isn't working. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I will. I'm going to try not to think so hard. Lord knows my little brain can't take that. It was freezing this morning. There was a little shower this morning when I first got up, and it felt chilly compared to how warm it's been all week long. It took me forever to warm up. Now this afternoon it's to the point of being hot, at least in the house. Even outside it's very warm. It was supposed to be in the 70s. So let's see, I'm going to put something on there for decoration, but I need to, I'm not happy with the way I cut that. Let's see, I printed I don't know yet. Might see. I have all kinds of, I have these little stickers too that I thought I could use in this journal. But I have all kinds of these little embellishment pieces from one of the kits that I'm using throughout. And I might add that on there. Those are just little, this is what I made earlier. A little, you know, just a little notebook to add into a pocket. I had all these little tags from the different kits that I had printed out for this. And all of them have little, well, these are smaller. But this size and this size tags, and they were laying here because I had cut them out and I kept looking at it. And then I had printed some of this on a cardstock, and so I had cut a couple of these butterflies out, and I kept looking at that and I was like, oh, I think that butterfly would look cute sort of hanging off of there. So nothing elaborate, but something to add to the journal. Oops, I throw it on the floor. But anyway, I think I am going to add this on the front. And I'm going to stitch around it, so I'm going to keep that. Well, that was a quick decision. This has been laying on my desk. Whoop. I want that down. Put that there. And it's going to be stitched. Then I want to decide what to put here. And I may decide to add some lace or fabric. And I want to see, do I want that far down?
Hey, how you doing? How'd you make out today?
I think I want it a little bit shorter, which is going to be.
How do you feel? Yeah, but it's a good time, though, right? Really? Yeah. You watching golf?
I can, that's what I'll do. I'll just cut the corners off.
No, there's half on
No, I don't.
No, there's always yeah, so the real one's on yeah. So, that's that off.
I think I want this all.
Yeah, so, you want your piece,
Clearing out a bunch of the papers from my porch prints.
yeah, that's great.
Grandma's attic is what I'm trying to say. I have like 4 or 5 of her kits, and I'm not trying to promote her. I mean, I love her kits, but I always forget what kits I have. I might use this pink here. I printed them at 75%, and I'll tell you why I did that. I feel like when they're printed at 100%, the pattern gets so large, and I find when I'm working on small things, like the pattern is too large for what I'm doing. So I thought I would give this a try, see how it comes out. I don't know if I want pink. I feel like that's going to be too pink. I feel like I need, oh I know. I feel like I need to bring a little bit, that look funky. Thinking I might want some blue. A bit of blue. And I think that's too much. Yep. What about this? I'm going to use this. Because I may, my husband's talking on the phone. He knows I'm videoing, and I'm sorry. I'm like scatterbrained. I don't know what's wrong with me. But it's really messing with my head right now. I think my problem is I'm listening to his conversation, not concentrating on what I'm doing.
Yeah, right, because the asking question is the starting question. So why did you want to move? Just because? Yeah. Well, I was going to say that.
I'm making this really hard. I don't know what's... I'm ashamed to even have this on air. Maybe I won't publish this.
Well, people like that don't last. Wait, but how long have you been there? Oh.
My husband had something interesting happen to him yesterday. His HR department paged him. He went down to their office. Somebody filed for unemployment under his name. And I guess there's been a lot of that going on. And so he called the state police to report it. And then yesterday when he came home, he checked our mailbox. And there was something actually from the state of Rhode Island for unemployment on him. I don't know what it said, but, you know, I don't know if they determined. But his company is addressing all that with the state of Rhode Island, because I guess this has happened to more than one of their employees. They have a rather large company, so it's nothing strange to them. But he was very concerned, and of course we are, because it's like, do they have his social security number, you know? sort of want to add something, and I started some organization in my craft room a couple days ago, and then it was taking me so long that I quit because I wanted to get things done in the other part of the house and work on this at my free will, you know. Well, I am having problems finding everything because I've moved things around. And I think my brain just isn't operating the way it should be. I don't know what's up with that. My birthday's tomorrow. Maybe that's playing on me. Letting me know I'm getting older. I wonder if I want a little piece of fabric. I don't want a huge piece. But I would like a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit. I feel like everything's on this side of the tag now. So, be careful out there because people are taking full advantage, I think even more so with this COVID thing than what they were doing before. That was quite scary. Find that out. I think I will, yeah, I'll do that. I won't do it right now. I'm going to stitch around this. I'm going to add this maybe with a little button. So I'm just going to paper clip this and lay it on my sewing machine. Then at the end of all this, anything that I want to stitch, I will stitch and come back and show you the finished. Now the other thing I wanted to do, and what did I do with my other piece of book page I had? Did I... Oh. Come on, scatterbrain. Not that one. Did I stick it in here? No. I had two pages. Oh, I used it on that, didn't I? I sure did. It's just the right size for... I don't have much of it left either. Okay. So this one, this one, I want to be about 5.5. Well, yeah, so I'll do it this way. How am I going to do this? I want it to be I'm just going to guess. And then out here. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this. This is going to be this, and this will be glued down. You have a little tuck spot here and a tuck spot behind. And then How tall is this? I want that to be about 5.5. Or in there. Maybe a little bit taller. Boy, that's hard. I know I'm making this harder than me. That's why I'm saying this is a craft along. In no way, no way is this a tutorial. But what I thought for this, and I could change my mind here, if I can find anything. Some of these might be good bases. It's sort of like maybe those two. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I could actually turn it that way. One of those days where I feel like I've been in my craft room all day, but at the same time I haven't accomplished anything. I made that one little thing, thought that I was recording and wasn't. And I don't have to line this whole thing, but I think I might, just because this paper is so fragile. That's what I'm missing. Pencil would be very helpful to me. But I think I want, yeah, I want that there. And then I'm just going to cover this with this, is what I'm thinking. Maybe I won't just do that, but I don't know how many of you are doing the hashtag 52 tags handmade, but I'm really excited about this week's Tinyscapes. I'm going to turn you off and right back on. Okay, let me reset my timer. Let's see. And even if I cover this with this, I will put something, some kind of decoration on it. I'm not going to just leave it like that. I'm going to decide. It's this way. I don't know which way it goes. I think this way. That's my guess, so that's what I'm going with. Sheila. And I think I'm going to make this a little bit larger. That way I can wrap it around to the back and give it even more support. That'll help some, right? I don't know, I sort of feel off. That's what I feel. I just feel a little bit off. Like scatterbrained. Yeah, it's that way. Still deciding on which way is up. Pretty scary coming from me. Which way is up? My daughter is in Galveston, Texas with her best friend she grew up with. You know, I might bring that over a little bit too to fold that over the edge. I didn't think about that. Give that a little bit of added support as well. She has been best friends with this little girl, with this young woman since preschool. They have been best friends, and her friend's mother is having some issues with dementia and other health issues, and her brother, the friend's mother's brother, lives in Galveston, and she has been wanting to see her brother. She hasn't seen him in many years, so they wanted to take her. So they're there. They're enjoying themselves. They love it. My daughter says she wants to move there. It's so pretty. And the people live like 2 minutes from the ocean as well, so my daughter's all about that. Yeah, I like that. Just got to decide what to put on it. I want to do some inking for sure. And I'm not going to glue this right now because I think I want to stitch here, and I would stitch that before stitching around. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I want to be... I'm just doing this so I can sort of envision in my mind what I may want to put on this. Sometimes ink helps me. Do you buy that? That'll lay down once it's completely dry and stitched, of course. And then, like I said, I will glue it here and here in the journal. We'll have a text spot and then a text spot behind. That looks really pretty together, doesn't it? At least I think it does. Too big. I'm trying to incorporate some of the blue and some of the pinks together. As you can tell, I think what I might do is just take some cheesecloth. But anyway, my daughter, that's in Texas, whole reason for me telling you. She had flowers delivered to me today for my birthday. They're just beautiful. But I won't tell you what her card said. Well, I will. The year that I turned 40, no, the year I turned 39, I'm sorry. When I was turning 39, she had all of my neighbors and all of my friends believing that I was turning 40. She had the lawn decorated, the whole 9 yards, so everybody thought I was turning 40. And, you know, when someone says something about you turning 40, you know, how common is it for you to say, oh no, I'm only 39, you know? So, the joke between us has always been, I turned 40 twice. Well, this year I turned 59, and on our card, with her flowers, being the character that she is, she puts on there, happy 60th. So I texted her, because I knew they would be out and about in Galveston today, to thank her for the flowers. I said, I love the flowers, I burnt the card. Smart aleck. She thinks she's funny. That's what she thinks. I think I might stitch around this too. I wish, to be honest, I wish there were small pieces of ephemera with this little kit. Like, there's lots in the kit, but they're bigger size. You know what I mean? They're like a lot of stuff this size. This is nice. But I mean, little pieces, you know, that you could use. And I think, I don't know now if I like that or not on there. I think I would stitch, yeah. So I'm going to lay this aside. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let's see what happens when after I do my stitching on that. And what else? Want to make. I don't know if I have. Well, you know what I could use. I don't have to use that. I can use these book pages. I think. Yeah. Good enough. I'm just going to cut this. I want them to be on a 4-inch square is what I want. Two of them. Oh, I guess I could have done one. Yeah, because I'm going to cut this in half. Well, maybe I'll just fold it over. That'll double that up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make double, and I think this one's going to get cut down. Well, I'll keep this one, because I think what I'm going to do is in the center of one of these, I'm going to do, like, this one? No. I think maybe in the center, I might do double. Maybe I need to make, I think I'll make, okay, this will be the small part, but double tuck spots here on each side. So I will cut 2 more of those, but I'll make them larger. Oh, yeah, I think I probably ruined this. Let's see if I can tear it off from the back. I'm going to try to do see if we can get 5 inches from, yeah. I'm going to see what this looks like before I do the other one. Make sure this isn't too big. I might need to do it like 4.5 or something like that. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe 4 3/4. Let's see what that does. I'd gotten out, I had done a large master board. I think, I don't know, it's been a while ago. And I'd gotten that out. But then when I started cutting things apart, none of it really went with this. Otherwise I could have used, and I might be able to use parts of it for like tags or whatever. Like I have a tag here that I cut out that I think I can make work in this journal. Yeah, so I'm going to do that 4 3/4. The other page. Life here. Yeah, so tomorrow, kids and grandkids here in Rhode Island are coming for a birthday celebration, which I'm not big on birthdays, as far as for myself. I don't like to be like the center of attention at all. And I don't know if my husband encouraged this or if it's just the kids. And believe me, I'll be thrilled to death to see them all, but I'm not a big birthday celebration person for myself. I'm just not. So these, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. And I think they look really nice with ephemera tucked in them. I'm just wondering if I want this one to be any smaller. Might end up cutting that down a little, maybe. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn you off real quick. Well, hello everybody. It is actually Monday at this point. Saturday, when I was making all of this, everything kept going wrong for me and decisions couldn't be made and what have you. And by the time I actually finished this stuff, it was like going on 8 o'clock at night. I was just a little bit frustrated. Didn't think I would air the video. So I have since then finished each item. I thought I would share it with you and go ahead and post the video and start something new at some point today. So this is what I ended up doing on the little side tuck. I have this little journal page here just to show you. I will, not on this page, but on a page, I will attach it on the two sides here. So you have a little tuck spot here, and you have a tuck spot behind. This is the little envelope I made. Once again, I plan to attach it on 3 sides. So there's a tuck spot behind it, and you have your little pocket inside. And then on these, I was looking at this sticker, and this rose stem actually comes down. So I think what I will do is put one up on this corner and one down on this corner. And then you'll have double tuck spot here and a double tuck spot there. So that's what I ended up coming out with, and I'll tell you, it took me forever to do this. I don't know, everything on Saturday just became an obstacle for me. So I'm praying that today will be much easier in my little craft world. But that's what I've done, and I will see you all back very soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you back in a little while. Thank you all so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.